What's going on, everybody? This is Mike from Crypto Soldier. Just want to make a quick video. Just rolled in from work today. I'm out here just like everybody else. So I kind of want to go over a couple things that about what happened today, what's going on. Some good stuff, actually. So first of all, just let you know that let me go ahead. I'm not a crypto advisor. And pretty much everything I say is a lie, so don't base your investments on what I say. Only invest in crypto, which you're willing to lose. So there you go. I'm not a financial advisor as well. Let's talk about a couple, and we'll go through a couple articles, and then I want to talk about some things I heard in the space that's a little concerning, you know. Got a lot of stuff going on right now. It's just a lot of stuff going on. And I want to talk about a little bit about some other, like the case and stuff after that. But first, let's go ahead and talk about, let's talk about CBDCs. That's actually, they're coming, whether you like it or not. And there's a lot of stuff about CBDCs that, it's got some pros, but it's got a lot of cons too, as far as like giving up your control, them controlling. Because I ran across this article today, and they're doing it in Iran, where if females don't wear their covering over their face, they will freeze their bank account. That's crazy. So that's kind of a taste of what bad people can do with that type of power in that programmable CBDC. So basically they give them a warning. I think it's 3 warnings. On the third one, they freeze their account if they don't wear their coverings like they're supposed to, which is crazy. But so there is some concern for that. If the people, they're coming. So it's just whether or not they're going to use it the right way, or they're going to use it in a bad way. So, here in the United States, hopefully, we have more freedom, and we want more freedom. So I don't think it's going to fly that easily to pretty much control everybody, which they'll try. They're trying, trust me. So that was one article I had read about in Iran, how they're using the CBDC. Of course, in China, they're still doing it. They're doing it already, with the actual social credit score ratings, which is even crazier. So if you say anything bad or anything against the government, they'll just take money from you, freeze your account. You won't be able to travel or anything like that. So let's hope they do the right thing. But in the meanwhile, we got to prepare ourselves and do the right thing for us. So, you can't beat them. All you can do is try to take advantage of the situation and set yourself up and your family up for that. All right. Another article I read was about Russia. It's kind of interesting, because Russia was pretty much against crypto, but they are allowing miners, but they're making it really hard for miners to mine crypto. So they basically made a law saying if you're going to mine in Russia, mine crypto, you can only sell it to other people, but you can't sell it to Russia. You got to sell it to foreigners or something like that. And if you do want to sell it, then you have to go through a some type of classification, or some type of criteria that's by their banks or something to qualify you as a miner. So basically they're saying they don't want nobody mining. They want to be in control of all that stuff. What else did I see? Now they are getting into cross-border payments, what crypto is cross-border payments, guys? But Mike, that's it sounds like XRP. Yep. So XRP, hopefully, or it could be XLM, but I think it's going to be XRP. But it says cross-border payments for imports expected around February 2023. That's right around the corner. So that's pretty good news that they're starting to implement stuff. They're not waiting for us. They're not waiting on the United States to get over this, fake ass lawsuit, which I'm going to get into in a minute. Yeah, so Russia is starting to come on board, and they want to do it because they want to get away from America, pretty much the American dollar, and do what they want to do, the BRICS nations. So they're all coming together and doing their own thing. One other article I went over and I read was AI. There's some AI robots that were made just to have a negative effect on XRP, like to talk trash about XRP. And that is just amazing. I mean, who would do that? I mean, who invents? People that have I guess they have some type of initiative to do that, where they're going to gain from it. Probably some Bitcoin maxis or something like that. Who knows? Got nothing against Bitcoin, but yeah, that reminds me of I've been hearing a lot about Michael Saylor, how the stuff he said about XRP and ETH, and that they're securities, and that the SEC should pretty much get rid of everything and deem them securities. I don't understand why they even say that stuff, but I mean, he's all about his Bitcoin. Only people that say stuff like that are the people that are threatened. They feel threatened about what's going on. So I don't pay no mind to that stuff. A lot of it's just, misinformation. We know a lot. If you listen to me or listen to some of my favorite people, then you're pretty much more informed than most people are. So that stuff should just roll off of you like water on a duck. All right, so let's talk about this. We're going to talk about two things. Now, there's one gentleman I really I like. His name is Cryptocurrent Rick, King Rick. I like him because he kind of looks at different things and different angles and all kind of stuff. And people get on to him about stuff that he's made. But I mean, come on, folks. We can't be closed-minded and just be brainwashed and just to say, XRP is everything and nothing else could be, and, Ripple, or they're sent from heaven and all this stuff. So you have to look at it in different ways. You have to be open-minded and kind of look at stuff. And that's what I like about Rick, because he actually does some deep diving, and you might not like the stuff that he says, but some of it could be true, could not be true, but it makes you think. You're not just sitting there, like, a sheeple and just saying, oh, okay, yeah, whatever you say, I'll follow you no matter what. I'm not like that. So I'm going to look at all different angles just like him, and then make my own decision, just like you should. You should make your own, do your own research before you make any kind of type of investment or look at any type of crypto, and base it on, information about the crypto, the value, the usable aspects of it, the utility, of that crypto. Not just because your buddy said, hey, man, once you need to invest in this, do your own damn research, all right? So anyway, what he's saying, and you're going to hear about XRP2, and before you get all crazy, because I ain't gonna lie, I got kind of crazy when I heard it. I was like, what? They made another XRP? I'm like, man, I got some, I ain't gonna tell you how much I have, but it's just like, I got money invested in this technology, software, because I really believe in XRP, all the bank coins. So what his theory is that Ripple, let me back up for a little bit. Okay, first let's back up and then we'll kind of slide into this. Let's back up on this fake ass lawsuit that's going on right now. This lawsuit is so fake, I don't even like talking about it, because just like my green buddy and all them, we all, it's fake. It's all a stall tactic, and none of it makes sense. There's no crypto laws. It's stupid. And So, crypto XRP2 is actually a LLC. The original name was XRP2 Fund, but they shortened it to XRP2. So what his theory is, well, first he mentions, what about the lawsuit that was back in 2015 that was deemed a currency? And I agree. What about it? I mean, why don't they bring it up in this lawsuit? They don't bring it up at all. Because it's fake. It's fake as shit. So, I mean, if it wasn't fake, they would be like all in their face. Like, hey, we've already been deemed a currency in this lawsuit in 2015. So why are we even here today? But no, they're just going to keep going and doing the same shit. Stalling out. Another point that he had, and some of y'all are going to freak out about this, and y'all are going to say, well, Mike, you know, you're going to say, well, why are you saying that, Mike? Are you on his side? No, I'm not on nobody's side. I'm actually looking at all aspects of this. I'm not on funnel vision. I'm not looking straight ahead and just, okay, that's the only way it could be. So his theory is that the XRP2, that there's a private ledger. Well, there's a public ledger, private ledger, then you have your side chains. And I'm not a tech guy, but I think I understand it. But if I'm wrong, correct me, please. But I think the way he said it, that there's several different ways they can get around using the system without XRP. And that's on the side chain to side chain. But they still need XRP to go from side chain to the public ledger. But on the private ledger, they could do it side chain to side chain. And I believe he said, don't quote me on this, that they don't even have to use XRP. They could use another token or something on those side chains, which is kind of unusual. But I guess that's just the way they made it. And there's a lot of different ways they could do it. Like they could actually do a transaction with a different token on the side chain and then destroy it right after the function is done. I don't know too much. I can't really wrap my mind around it, and I'm not trying to, but I'm trying to I can see it in my mind how it works, everything works, but it's hard for me to explain because I'm not one of those tech guys. So but his theory is that, and it kind of makes sense, but I don't have enough information to say, yeah, that's true. He's like, well, if ISO 2022 is up and going and RippleNet is up and going and they're using XRP, I know they're not using a lot, and I've heard of this, a lot of people say, and I've said it myself, that you're not going to see big numbers on XRP until they actually start using a lot. But we haven't seen nothing. We haven't seen it move at all. Like, not even 5, it hasn't. I mean, if they're using it, then on the public part, they're using our XRP that we purchased, then why hasn't it moved at all? I mean, if countries are using it already, and that was the question that he asked. And me, I don't know the answer to that. I'm just reiterating what somebody else said, and it kind of makes sense. Well, if I was going to use something just a little bit, if I started using this system a little bit, shouldn't it affect the price, whether it's a little jump or not? Or so he's thinking that they're using their own, another XRP that has a different code in it that's actually made for the banks to use, and that is cheaper, or I don't know. I mean, don't quote me on all this stuff. This is all this stuff, and this is not FUD. This is just, I'm looking, I don't want people to think that this is FUD or anything like that, but if FUD means you're closed-minded or you can't open your mind to see all different things, then I mean, then there's something wrong with you, because you're going to have to look at every different aspect, like from all different angles, and you got to ask these questions. And so for, Crypto Rick, he's like, well, we need, we need to know what they're doing. Ripple and all that. And at first I didn't agree with him because I listened to, I believe it was T-Spot. And I agree with both of them, actually. First, T-Spot said, hey, look, these guys don't owe you shit. They ain't going to tell you. They don't care who you are, and you don't really matter. So why should they explain themselves? I get that. But then, as a group of XRP holders, I mean, if this is true, which I'm not saying it is, then we deserve an explanation. That because we have invested a lot of our money and time into this, which, you know, they probably don't give a shit. Ripple's going to be, they're going to be successful with or without us either way. But now he did say that the XRP will still hold value because they got to use it, but it won't be to its full potential. So let me say that again. XRP will still be valuable, but it will not be as valuable if they're using a different XRP2 or another XRP that's got a different code stripe where they could use it for different, I don't know, for the banks only or whatever. And then it limits the capability, the full potential of our XRP that we hold on the public. So, I mean, are they even using the public XRP, or are they using the XRP that's on the private ledger? And is the private ledger a developer ledger, a dev ledger? Sorry about that. Who knows? We don't know these answers. That's what Crypto Rick was saying. We need to find out more information and get some answers from Ripple about what's going on. Whether or not they're going to give us any answers, now that's a whole new conversation, because just like T-Spot said, they don't owe us nothing. They don't. Who are we? Nobody. We're just people that own XRP. So on that note, just try to keep an open mind and keep your ears open. There's a lot of crap going around right now. There's a lot of different people saying all kind of crap. Like, don't buy XRP, sell your XRP, sell your crypto. Crypto's bad, crypto's bad. We're going through those trials right now. So you just got to keep your head clear. Concentrate on what you do. Me, I just keep going to work and doing what I got to do. Trying to create income streams. Just like Zach says, have a plan, diversify a little bit, get into some other stuff besides crypto, get into some precious metals, get into, creating some income streams, don't just put all your eggs in one basket. And then take your shit off the exchange, man. Put it on a freaking cold wallet and storage and put it away in a Faraday bag. And then just kind of kick back and watch and see what happens. I mean, can you really control what happens? You can't. Do not worry about stuff you cannot control. And sometimes I could tell you all that, but it does wear me down a little bit. But I try not to worry about stuff I can't control, because it'll drive you crazy. You'll sit there and go, oh my God, did I just invest, this X amount of money into this and it's not even going to be worth anything? That's not the case. The case is we don't know, we don't have all the facts, and we need more information. Once we find out more information, then we could kind of say, hey, you know what, this is what it is, and this is what I need to do. So it's kind of a weird video. I just wanted to kind of go over some things. I thought it was necessary to talk about that because I just heard Crypto Rick talking about it, and it's kind of like you don't want to listen to that. I found myself listening, I do a lot of research on my own, and I do listen to a lot of other content creators. I'm not a content creator. I don't get paid for nothing. I just do this because I like, like I said, if I could touch one person and, direct them in the right way, then it's worth it to me, even though I'm not giving a financial advice or anything. But sometimes I just don't even want to listen to some of these videos because it's kind of like you're in denial. You're just like, I I just want to hear all the good stuff, right? Oh, we're going to moon and all this stuff. But then you got to listen to all sides. You got to listen to all things and then make your own decision based on what you find after you listen to them and their research and stuff. So anyway, this is Mike, Crypto Soldier, and all you people in the XRP Army, just stand tall, stand strong, and remember, he who holds the keys owns the crypto. So put your stuff off, get it off the exchanges, and lock it up. Talk to y'all later.